on our page and then return an average of those numbers. So let's say we have one category on our page and we're going to accept a comma-separated list of assignments. These are assignments that are out of 100. We click on some sort of button and this value gets pulled out of our field and into our JavaScript and set into a variable via document.getElementById.value. And so we have a variable, let's call it x, and it's going to equal a string, which is equal to that value. Everything that comes out of the page is always a string when we pull it into JavaScript. Since we need to do math on these values, we're going to have to do some work to convert them before we can do that. Remember, our final goal is to get the average of these numbers. First thing we need to do is to split our string into an array. To do that, we call string.split. X is our string. We're calling .split on it. And we pass split the character that we would like to split on. And what split does is, every time it encounters that character, it starts a new item in the array. So what x.split is going to give us is it's going to give us an array that looks like this. And of course, we would save that into an array variable like that. So we have an array now with our 60, 70, 80 values in there, and you might be saying to yourself, but those are still strings, right? They're not numbers. So now we need to go through and convert every element of this array from a number to a string. And here's how we do that. We're going to iterate over this array. I'm assuming you can write your own for loop that iterates over array. And we need to say, for every element in array that we're on, for array of I, we need to set it to parse int. Parse int array of I. What parse int does is it takes in a string and it returns a number. So now what we're going to have is we're going to have that same array equals 60, 70, 80, and we are ready to write another function that is going to average our array and return a single value.